For many high school students, college is simply the next step to follow. But for a select few, it's the first chance to lead. If you're looking to make a difference not only for yourself, but for your nation, if you're ready to measure yourself against the ultimate test of commitment, if you want your college years to lead to a life of honor, the NROTC program can be your distinct path of purpose. For those who earn the NROTC scholarship, the program will also pay for college. But more than that, applying puts you on a pathway to success.
The NROTC program is a great program for any students that are pursuing a college education. This program gives them the best of both worlds. They get to go to college, the education is completely paid for, and then following that, they get to do something honorable like serve their country.
Your 4-year journey to becoming a Marine officer begins on a college campus. Before being selected, students must first apply to one of the approved NROTC colleges and universities, which include some of our nation's premier academic institutions.
The first requirement for a high school student to consider the NROTC program is if they have a desire to lead Marines. Students that apply and are accepted to this program are really the top-notch students across the country.
Somebody who will not accept mediocrity, somebody who is physically fit. If you're not all that physically fit, then you better be ready to get physically fit.
In addition to their normal coursework responsibilities, Marine Option Midshipmen must maintain strict physical fitness standards and successfully complete classes that cover naval science, ethics, management, and maritime warfare.
As a Marine Option, after your freshman year, you'll go on what they call a summer cruise. You'll spend time with the Navy doing different things. You'll come back your sophomore year, and on completion of your sophomore year, the Marine Options can go to Mountain Warfare Training Center in Bridgeport, California.
Being a Marine Option in the NROTC program, I've received a scholarship, which means that my college tuition is paid for, and I also receive a stipend to cover books.
NROTC does help you get through school. Pays for tuition, pays for books, but the really valuable thing that you get is that it gives you the skills and leadership ability to become a Marine Corps officer.
Initially, as a Navy option student, I was attracted to the Marines who were in the NROTC program for their esprit de corps, the spirit that they had, the pride, the prestige, the way they held themselves, their command presence. I decided it was something that I wanted to be a part of.
The misconceptions about the program are that it's boot camp every day. What they don't realize is they have a pretty normal lifestyle. They go to school during the day, they study at night, and then in the summers, that's when they're really expected to learn and start becoming an officer.
You have responsibilities, which is a good thing. It helps you learn balance in your life. A lot of freshmen and a lot of sophomores, that's their biggest challenge to overcome is how to find that balance, and that's what ROTC teaches you.
The NROTC program doesn't hinder you from the full college experience, actually enhances it because you become part of something bigger than yourself.
NROTC is so worthwhile because it gives purpose to college. Many people go through and they don't really know what they want to do. They may have a major, but they don't have any direction.
Pretty simple. Just want somebody who has the maturity to hold themselves accountable and who wants to learn. If I can get that out of a young man or a woman and start with that, we can make them into a Marine leader.
Quantico, Virginia. For 6 intense weeks after their junior year, midshipmen step off their campuses and report to the physical and mental proving ground for those who seek to lead Marines. They are now candidates, and this is Officer Candidate School, the ultimate test for most Marine officer commissioning programs. In addition to the NROTC Marine Option, other commissioning programs include the Platoon Leaders class, reserved for college students who train exclusively during summers, and the Officer Candidate course, attended by college seniors and graduates in a single 10-week summer session. Those selected into the U.S. Naval Academy also have the opportunity to earn Marine officer commissions.
The best back home may be just good enough to barely make it here. So when you come here, you have to manage your expectations both for success and for failure. You will fail, you will succeed. How you handle success and how you handle failure is a demonstration of character as to whether or not you have what it takes to be a Marine officer.
The training that I received at my NROTC unit prepared me very well for my experience here at OCS, from learning the 5-paragraph order to the formations that we would later use in the tree lines to using the M16 service rifle. I had all the tools that I needed to show up here and hit the ground running on training day 1 here at OCS.
You need a lot of confidence. They're going to hit you hard. They're going to try to make you believe that you can't do it.
I think everyone has doubts that they'll, whether or not they're going to be able to complete the officer candidate school.
You have to give 100% of everything that you do while you're here.
You can't just disappear among all the camouflage. They pull you out and they give you a job and say, you will lead these candidates. You will be a leader.
It was a challenge to keep up with their expectations and to make sure that not just yourself, but your buddy next to you wasn't falling behind.
OCS is like the culminating point for any Marine option midshipman. So everyone looks forward to it, everyone talks about it, and when you finally get there, it's just that one thing that you've been worrying about for 3 years straight, and when you accomplish it, it feels like that's the pinnacle of what you're trying to do.
Upon completion of OCS, candidates return to their campuses with the presence to inspire and the judgment to lead. For one more school year, they will walk the same halls as their college peers, but continue on a unique path. Enrolled alongside many, they will soon be counted among the few.
Congratulations, Second Lieutenant to Charlie Company.
Willing, able, and ready to take command of Marines.
Upon completion of OCS and then graduation, we pin their second lieutenant bars upon them, and they become a fellow company grade officer.
A newly commissioned second lieutenant will go to basic school for a period of 6 months, at which time they'll learn everything that they need to about being an officer.
You're in an organization that prizes physical fitness, self-improvement, education, and it gives you a purpose in life. You're actually able to affect change in the world wherever you go.
There's nothing I'd rather do with my life than become a Marine Corps officer and leading Marines. Whatever I do within the Marine Corps, I know that it'll have a purpose, and I know that it'll affect the bigger picture in some way, shape, or form.
It's intense right off the bat.
You're constantly being pushed and constantly being challenged.
It's tested me in ways that I've never really experienced before.
I become just a better person, more fit, more motivated.
It made me a much more decisive and confident person.
It's just an incredible transformation